KG, no for kilogram, still, baby.
Ben is your boy Rich Makadisa, the boy from the USB. And we are back
Another episode of Let's
with Fixing the
Extend
Country. Yeah, bro, this is Fixing the Country, and you know how we do it, guys. We just have chill sessions, get to talk about different types of topics, and my boy here, me and him, we've been coming up with something for today. Talking about relationships and relationship structure. So please sit back, enjoy today's episode because we'll be keeping it fresh. My boy.
Bafethu. Bafethu, today it's a very touching topic that I want us to talk about, ne? And I feel like this episode is mainly gonna attract and poses mostly on male gents. I would say young boys. You understand? Young boys. Young boys must start focusing more on what it takes to become a man. You understand? What it takes to become you understand, maybe a cameraman. You understand? Because you see them, you have to look at them. You understand? Because we are always watched out here. You never know. You understand? So as I'm saying, the youth today should actually be careful of the type of challenges that we face as growing up and all that. Because I feel like it concerns me with my age group, for instance.
Relationship wise.
Relationship wise and what the product of the relationship becomes. So I think we should tap into that a bit more because I feel like there's things that I wanna know. So let me ask you a question now.
Yeah.
If ever now in your current state where you are in life now, you feel like you should have been somewhere else, maybe 5-year plan, you feel like it didn't go as planned. If you'd find someone now that would be your companion, your partner in crime, someone that you'd say, if I would have this person, then whatever happened in my life now is happening, then it can become better. What type of a person would you want now in your life to be? For you to actually start saying, okay, now I can settle down, maybe I've had a 3-year relationship, now I'm taking it for 5. What type of a woman? Just give us maybe simple things, maybe 5 things that you want your girl to be like. Maybe good listener, what? You see things like those,
Number 1 would be, I think, kind. Not just to me, but to others, you know. Everybody must feel warm around my woman. Number 2, lawyer.
Lawyer. Oh, lawyer.
Not them lawyer.
Oh.
Not them lawyer.
Okay. I was thinking
not
about
lawyer. Not
Already you started, okay. Lawyer.
Not all lawyer, guys.
Ish. Business. I suppose you forgive us. We are not there yet. Still need to prioritize. Okay, it's fine. Okay, my phone is on silent. Yeah, you were saying kind and then loyal.
Yeah. And then number 3, it must be just acts of service, but women ones. She should be able to heal.
Submit.
She can heal. She when somebody's hurt in the house, she for this house, she will get the bandage. You understand? When they sick,
maybe we can say maybe someone that has a warm heart.
Nurturing.
Nurturing.
Caring.
Caring. Yeah.
You understand? And then another, hardworking. Because I don't think you can build anything with somebody that doesn't understand how to build. Understand? So if you can't work hard, you can't build shit. And then the last one, which is the most important one, she must be God-fearing.
God-fearing.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I like those points that you mentioned, because what actually concerns me, when it comes to some relationships that I would see, I'm a person that I don't know, maybe my energies would surround me around people that want a specific life for themselves. Maybe let's say too soon, or or to now, like they want now, they are more hungry for it than me. Then I'm always surrounded by them, and then I always realize that some of them, they actually, the things that they've actually told me that they wanted from the get-go when we were growing up, they are not getting them where they are settling down. And I always ask myself, what causes that, you know?
But I think that's an experience.
You know?
You know, we have this, because I'd say with me, like I can tell you what kind of a woman I want. But also, when I get those women, am I appreciating as a G, you understand? Because if you can maintain a store, then you would maintain a store. Me, I just feel like there's also maybe like with gents we have like a playboy mentality, you understand? And then, but like also I've tried being.
Sorry, man. Can I please make this call, guys? Because this is my tenant. I need to make sure. Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. I called you by mistake.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe there's something you wanted to know.
Yeah.
Alright.
I didn't talk in mistake.
Okay. So did you get my messages?
I was still very busy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's why like it died because I was on your messages.
Okay. Sometimes it happens when you check my profile page.
I will check them. I'm just like in the middle of something right now.
Okay, sharp.
Sure.
What time are you knocking off?
Can I check your messages so that I'm sure I'm talking to the right person because I have a lot in my head.
Okay, sharp. This one. Hey, this is a tenant to get this one. Supposed to be tenant. I'm not sure about this one. I'm still gonna see now. Guys, as we're saying, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about what? What do we say? We're talking about couples, ne? Oh, I said me when sometimes I get surrounded by couples, ne? And then I would find people not finding or not having the things that they would say that they wanted when back then we were 5 years ago together. You see, so I always ask myself, what makes a person settle down in such a situation? Because if me myself I would say I want something, at least one thing I must have to show. You understand? To say at least now I have this with this person.
That's the thing with what you call this thing, relationships. If you only look for your benefit, or you know what you want in someone else, you won't know how to treat that person. You understand? Because all you want is to know how to treat that other person.
Yeah.
I mean, how to treat yourself, not that
Yeah.
other person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we have things like that. It's going down for real.
Hey, guys. Okay, guys. I think you guys can also give us like feedback on the comment section. You know, I feel like I can dive in deep into this, but then we're just gonna let you guys also like be on the journey with us because we also learning. You know, we'll never know. We might raise some things and feel like we know what we're talking about, and we just want to have clarification on it and be done. So we'll be back on another episode, guys, after the break.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say it. I knew. Guys, we'll be back from the break now. Sure.
Why do I keep saying another episode? Dog, you see, it's this please, dog. I keep on calling this please by other episodes. When you're doing the first time. Hey, yo, it's your boy KG, not for kilograms still, baby.
And it's your boy Rich Makalisa, and we back with another episode of
Let's Fix the Country.
You know, baby, we fixing the country and we're making sure that the streets are safe. Your boys in, just like thanking the people. Last we had dropped the first official episode, and it's actually doing well. 22 was sitting on
It's 200, 220, I think now.
It's
if I'm
222
counting
views
correct,
when I left it.
It's like 5 days ago. That's good. That's good, Buffett.
And so,
It's a shout out.
so shout out for
Shout
showing
out
the
for
love.
that.
We see the comments and we see the likes going crazy. Guys, please keep on doing the same thing. My boys in today.
And guys, don't forget to subscribe, because when you subscribe, you also get notified. And we also get to realize our target audience and our audience, the people that love us. So now we don't have to like always remind you guys that okay, we are dropping. We want you guys to always stay tuned so that we can grow our platform and focus on other better things and better content.
Talking about better content, how has it been the journey so far?
Actually, I think we should start here because yesterday we were actually supposed to shoot on a weekend. Yesterday weekend. Yeah, from yesterday going to the weekend. So someone was not found that we were supposed to shoot. So we didn't shoot somehow. But I just want that person to clarify that where was the person? You understand?
Oh, I was in the village.
Yeah.
Yes, I was in the villages of Mpumalanga. Yeah, I was.
What was happening?
Family. My gogo wanted me that side. She's like, nah, I'm needed that side. And Shepherd Spanning and check the family, had a nice time. Ate. Saw my cousin. Yeah, I got to spend good time with friends that I haven't seen in a long time. And that side they miss me because they don't get to see me as much as they used to, like last year.
That's at least, that's something that Buffett, like we always talk about this, that we get to focus too much like on our hustles and stuff that we forget where our family is from. So shout outs for that, because for me it brings in closure when I see that there's always people out there also who still at least consider making movements, A, B to C. Even though we're sad we're not here because we didn't shoot, but at least grandmother is happy, you understand?
Yeah, you have to sacrifice sometimes. But today I'm back to put in the work for the boys. You guys will forgive me, and the viewers, they will forgive me. You missed out on Rich Makalisa, but he is back, and we have Makalisa.
He's back, Buffett. Hey, today, Buffett, I want us to focus on a very, 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 very personal topic. One topic that even me myself at this age is something I'm afraid of even till today to ever end up in. Bro, as a nigga, as a man, as a boy, you're supposed to be able to stand up for your own self, start your own idea, business, whatever. Sometimes you always like think business is like it's money, like a small thing is something keeping you busy can turn into a business. So today I want us to talk about like that topic. Like it got me concerned because I stay around like influential people. Some people as people that are making moves. That I would say, I could have at least did this and this nyana, maybe to have done like how they did. But one thing that always concerns me, it's what happens if you find a woman one day and then the woman is the one that is actually taking care of you.
I feel like that's a very touching number for James. And I think it's one that we must talk about. Okay, what would you stay with a woman that provides for you?
I think me personally, I would stay, but then I would also be realistic enough to realize that this situation that I'm in now, it's like if you don't have control of something, especially I feel like it's relative to any male out there. If you feel like you're not in control of something, it concerns us. It feels like we need to take control of something, and that's why now it seems like you are forcing things instead of letting things happen. So me, I'll stay, but then stay in terms of okay, I'm learning love. I'm learning how to love a person. But in terms of saying I'm settling there, how do you settle where you are being taken care of as a nigga? You understand? Yeah, like how safe it is for you not to end up like Karabo and
How many of them?
How many of them?
One,
two,
three.
I wouldn't want to end up in those situations. Sorry guys, soul.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think I
yeah.
get what you say.
Yeah.
Because me personally,
Mm.
I don't even like the whole notion of a boy or a man having a sugar mama or something. Because for me, it's not realistic. Because like at the end of the day, you're imagine trying to fight for yourself, man. Just in a social environment.
Yeah,
Let's say you at the girl's house for dinner.
yeah.
Then like they can all tell you like, I shut up. Plus when now we feed you.
You see,
It's like you left your parents' house
yeah.
to go be a child again.
Nah, guys. Cause me, how I look at it personally, it's like a woman is something that is someone that should take care of a man. That we know for sure.
Yes.
You know that we need taken care of. So let's say now, in a scenario where you finish high school, for instance, now you have to go out into the world. Now you're leaving home, 8 hours away, 10 hours away. You're coming to hustle. Then you get here, and then you don't find a way into getting to know network with other people, guys, people of your same age or what, get inspired, then at least you're gonna know something about the place. Then you find a woman that will still treat you like your mother. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, even when you are at the place of hustling,
Yeah.
they're still telling you, hi, you can't use the car to go where and where and where.
Yeah.
Those friends of yours are not good for you.
Yeah.
Because you understand,
Yeah.
you are coming in late here.
Yeah.
Things like those, you understand?
Yeah.
Like as a man, I think it lowers, you know. It
Yeah,
has
there's some things that you don't want to hear your wife say.
Yeah,
Your wife should be like,
yeah.
your resting
You
place.
know,
Yeah,
it must be like almost everything that you do, it's something that they can relate to because they chose you like that, isn't
Yeah.
it? Maybe let's say you like going out on Fridays, then she understands, okay, you like going out on Friday, but if don't answer phone call, then it's a problem. But then if come back home and sleeps at home, tomorrow you're good. Even if the friends ask, how's your husband? You won't say, cool.
Yeah.
It's like something that needs to be stopped. Meanwhile, both of you guys are starting, to enjoy your lives. You want to enjoy your
You want
lives.
to change things. but
If
you're
you
not
get what I'm
changed.
saying.
You are not even ready for those.
You understand?
Things, yeah.
It
I don't want
doesn't
you
add
to
up.
smoke, but you found him smoking.
Hey, man. You see now, it's like there's certain changes that you need to make, but at the end of the day, we call it a relationship. Because it's umjolo what it is.
Yeah.
You know, no matter how but then I feel like what makes it concerning for me is that if someone would enter such a situation like that when they know that they are not in control and they hold it for long, like they put that in their head as if it's a long term, that's why it worries me. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why it worries me, because it's like, do you want this for the long runs?
I think
Like this?
I think to wrap it up, my friend, I think what I wanna ask you, or what I want you to answer once we get back from the break, is that what's the difference? Because I'm seeing a difference between a relationship and umjolo. I think we must just come up with a topic in here and get the people talking. So guys, we're gonna go to the break now. Now you guys will comment what you think is a relationship and what do you think is umjolo, and what do you think about what we've just spoke about. And it's your boy Rich Makalisa, the boy from the United States of Bechekas, and I'm with my boy.
And it's your boy KG Novo Kilogram still, baby.
This is Fixing the Country, and we going to a break. See you now.
Yeah.
Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Rich Makalisa and my boy.
And it's your boy KG Novo Kilogram still, baby.
And we're back from the break, and this is Fixing the Country. My boys and I were just talking before the break about the Jolo and a relationship, and what's the difference? Because we see in Gutinam, and there's just one that's being pushed for a trend, and there's actually one that's got something to deal with like long term. So my boy, what would you say is the difference for you between Jolo and a relationship?
I think personally, like the way sometimes we should also consider how we like explain things to ourselves. I think that's where it starts, because as far as I know, with those two terms having a difference is when I was still in high school, we never used to say we're in a relationship. normal, you know. Like we know that siyagroova, siyadakwa, sidlala ama-games, senza yonke into esifuna ukwenzayo, we all bunked, we all jumped out of the house, we all broke some sort of law at that age group that we were at. So we used to call them Jolo. You understand? Yeah. That used to be like Jolo, like Mauti Cherin would say, I am Jolene. You say go to the relationship. Yeah. Because you understand. You say Jolo, like you know that you can see this girl that you want, but then she's saying she's not ready. Then you go to another one. Then she tells you, but not now. But I feel like in the next 2 weeks I'll dump it. Then you go to another one. Then the other one tells you, you know what, me, I don't want anything to do with dating and what. So that will be joy. You understand how to find it? Because it's like you're still trying to find yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like in any situation it should be like that. But as soon as now you start including the difference in a relationship, I feel like a relationship is what we were always taught not to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't think it was ever specified to us, even when we were kids, don't love someone. You understand?
I think
or don't date someone.
It's
But it's
taboo
always like,
for us to,
yeah.
like, once you start dating, and you can't even be like, yo, Deliaze, I found the right person.
You know?
They're gonna be
you just say, man, you know, someone's making me happy. That's how usually we used to say it.
Yeah.
You never like proclaim
someone
someone and say, this is the one.
Yeah.
You know, if it was Mjolo. But relationship, your relationship is serious. You know, I would define relationship as I can't even think of a couple, Jay-Z and Beyonce type of vibes. That is not Mjolo, that is a relationship. You see, once it gets to that point where two people, you know, they maybe like the same things, or maybe they are into the same things, then they end up in it. Because I feel like what actually the best combos I've seen of relationships, even the ones that are publicized the most, they've always like had a similar type of interest, and they always share similar skills, something that will make them last and become like, you know, this relationship we have is something that can last amongst us. No one else outside can teach me something that my person can teach me. The girl also says the same thing. If this one can teach me, why would I go somewhere else? So it doesn't turn into Mjolo like that.
Yeah.
It's like a relationship, like two people, they are fighting against what's outside.
I feel like, you see, I agree with you in terms of, I do see people working in similar fields, like being more long-term, because when you even check, like, how can I say, they say people tend to cheat with their work colleagues. Like, obviously, the last place you would suspect your partner is at work. And then who's the guy that comes in and replaces you? Obviously, these two people had a relationship and all that. And at work, we don't need our phones to communicate. It's just me and you understand? Like that, we're talking, hey, we're not function, Next thing they tell you, when I'm even Mandla is better than you. When you're like, oh, can't be. Yeah, similar people do have like, similar jobs.
Yeah.
Or doing the same job is actually essential for relationships, because you guys get to spend a lot of time together instead of being apart and all of that thing. So I see what you're saying. The difference is with the two. Me, what I'd say, like, I think Mjolo is like just young love, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they can ever say like somebody that's 35 and somebody that's 32 are jolly.
Why not? Me, I'll say they're jolly.
Nah, but like, imagine that you cool saying, why are Jola now? And they 35 and that one is 30. And those are a man, full man and a full woman. You understand?
And you know, funny as it is that you mentioned this, it's like when I started explaining like the difference that I perceive it in before I even started saying it, this is what I understand. I said it's the way we explain it to ourselves. You understand?
Yeah.
So only Muntu might do it and do Mjolo, but then don't realize that they are doing Mjolo. But out of respect, yes, I understand what you're saying.
No, I think it does exist. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, man. But what I'm saying is that once you say Mjolo, it's like we put it that it's young-minded.
Oh,
You
yeah,
understand? So
yeah.
if somebody of that age
Yeah.
does it, they won't say
Yeah.
that via jola. Because once you say via jola, it's like, I mean, it's like finding those, you know, when you find the old guy at the spot where you guys maybe like you went to the weekend and then you see like some guys 47 or 12 Ukaba days buying everyone alcohol. You like put my list, you understand? Tag thing. That's
Yeah,
like
we
with
don't
Jola.
usually tighten them like that. Yeah.
We don't
Usually
tighten
say it's
this.
guys that are just wasting their money, what.
Yeah, it's more
that's
put
how,
my
yeah.
list. But they pushing Jolo
Yeah, I'm
at an
Jolo
old
level.
age. You understand? Yeah. And then relationship is like how you say, but for me I think also to add on, relationship is where one person, well, two people, what you call this thing,
And guys, put God before Jolo.
not before Jolo, before the relationship.
Before the relationship.
In Jolo, it won't last.
Yeah, without that guy, problems.
Yeah.
You see disaster. Ah, baby, you promised me. What? 2 years, you are not doing it.
Yeah.
You see now, because you too focused this person on what you promised.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Instead of saying, I'll see good results.
Yeah, being
You
learning patience together. But I feel like a lot of relationships are godless. But you see, that's things that I'm saying. People need not just like, you need somebody that's a bit different from you, but also the same as you. The one that takes out like from your flaws. Wherever you have flaws, they can clean up. Wherever they have flaws, you can clean up. And at the same time, for me, it's important for the male and female to know their roles. Because I feel like, especially when you look at African countries, even here in South Africa, we've got a lot of like African guys. When you look at Ethiopians, Zimbabweans, like Malawans, all these foreign ones, they've got relationships where the women know how to be feminine and the men are what you call masculine. This one goes hunt, this one takes care and everything. But when you get into South Africa, because we feel like we're more East and West, modernized, but also traditional country, I feel like it defeats our whole point of building a relationship. That's where our Jolo comes about. Because we have this style of, turn up, let's do this, break hearts, but at the same time, the traditional thing, and they clashing.
It's like if you're breaking someone else's heart, who's breaking yours? But anyways, guys, we'll chat more about that, guys. We're just gonna take an ad break now, then we're gonna be back and chat more about Jolo and relationship, and I think we must add advantages, disadvantages, and the long term, short term. But anyways, bam, it's your boy KG not for kilograms, so baby.
And it's the boy from the USB, Rich Makalisa, and we are going to the ad break, baby.